DC here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it's a Sunday morning dog. No, it isn't. It's a Sunday morning. We can almost say no dog vlog. See how it comes in almost naturally still. Kind of funny. Well, we've been around here before. These are Rugby Fields, and what is it? It's a little bit before 8 o'clock in the morning, and probably the reason I said automatically dog vlog was these are some of the haunts that I would be going about if I was walking with Dago. Okay, so a bit of an update. Well, I make a lot of updates these days, don't I? Yesterday went out geocaching. Pretty well didn't pull out the camera. Well, just taking pictures of every cache that I find. That I do. Just it's a question also of proof, and it's for me. It's just for part of the fun part, I guess. Now, one of the things I was going to chat about is that the first cache that I did was a rather interesting one. It was not very far from a military base. I didn't know that actually when I went for it, because the title of the cache. The title of the cache was something like a view on something. I don't remember exactly now what. And so driving over there, this is pretty early in the morning because I'd brought Mrs. DC to work and she starts at 7. And I drove off to that cache. So it was probably coming up to, I don't know, barely after 7, if any, yeah. And driving up there, what do I notice is that there's just like a little bit, like a little bit of road that says you're not allowed to pass. And it was joining two main roads, and you're not allowed to pass unless you're a member of the military or and that was kind of strange. I think it was something like also like the farmland owner or something like that. And yes, Father, I have sinned. I just looked at that and thought, oh, here comes a dog. He's running towards me. A couple of them. Well, he's okay. And I'll just show you Saint Bernard. That way you can see it when they attack me. No, not both of them. Actually, oh, there's the other one. Oh yeah, very nice. Bonjour, bonjour. Actually, one of the ladies, the one with the hunting dog, I meet her every morning as I walk to work. She's walking her dog and I'm going towards work. I don't know if she recognized me wearing my weekend clothes. Anyway, so let's get back to that story because this vlog is going to take a long time. Anyway, so yeah, I drive across that little stretch that leads to the other main road. It's not a long stretch, it really wasn't. Anyway, so I'm kind of thinking, well, should I have done that? Anyway, so I park, no, I keep on driving because I'm not at the cache coordinates yet. So not by being at the cache coordinates, I just keep on driving and end up in front of an enormous gate which says authorized entry only for the military. And I had to turn around. The road ended there. So I thought, okay. So I turned around and drove back, I don't know, probably the equivalent of half a mile. And there was a place where I could park, then walked back most of the way and found the cache. It was nothing as far as a cache. It was under a railing. It was like an old film box. And taking my picture of it. Of course, the picture was being taken in this direction of the military base. Well, I look down because I'm on an overhang. I look down, there's a little road, and I see a police car driving by. This is not military police, this is normal police. Might even be worse, I don't know. But they're like on the road under the bridge. Okay. Oh, they actually do haying here. Yeah. So I start walking back to the car. Lo and behold, the police car. They had a way of finding me. So this is a road without any real sidewalk. I'm on, like I say, a bridge. So I kind of get onto the side, the cement siding of the bridge. I almost felt like pulling out the camera, but that would not have been a very good idea. So I continue walking, and they just drive along beside me, my pace. Open the window, turn around and say, "Good morning." I could see that wasn't enough for them. So he says, in his official voice, "Could I ask you what you're doing here and what you were doing before over at the other end of the bridge?" That's probably closer to a Barney Fife type of official voice, but anyway. So I tell him, "I cannot lie, sir." No, I didn't go quite that far. But I told him I was doing some geocaching. Okay, geocaching. And I was expecting him to say, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh yeah, geocaching. My brother or cousin, I don't know, probably both." At that point, I wasn't listening anymore that much. He says, "Oh, he does it as well. A lot of people doing that these days." He says, "Is the cache over at the other end?" And at least by then I knew most probably the problem was over. And I said, "Yeah, it was at the end of the bridge." And then I told him that I drove all the way up to the gate, and then I put on my most innocent face and said, "Realize I probably shouldn't have been there." So I drove back and parked over there, and I pointed to the car, which is in the distance. I said, "That's all right." And so anyway, then he just wished me a good day and said to have fun geocaching, and seems like there wasn't any real problem. I guess I looked too honest for them to have me be a criminal. Anyway, so that was one little story. And let me hurry up on the quick one, quickly, because I'm certain, let me see, I can check that. I don't know exactly, I missed it. Anyway, quickly. Yeah, so the next second cache I got there was no cache. It just wasn't to be found. And it was like such a simple cache, supposedly. And the hint was like yellow behind yellow. So it was supposed to be probably a yellow box behind a yellow sign. So I knew the owner, so I texted him. He's a locomotive driver, or what do you call him? Anyway, and I knew that he'd probably be up. So I said, "Look, it looks like your box is gone, or I don't have anything in my eyes," and so on. And said, "Sorry about that, but just so that you know." So he was going to text me back, I guess, and well, you know how it is sometimes in the morning early in the woods. Us men have that advantage. I had to relieve myself. So, walking over to a little corner, as I was going to, I turned my eyes at the corner where I was pointing. There was the little yellow box. Somebody had so-called muggled it and threw it on the other side of the road into the woods, where I just had happened to walk over. So I texted him back and said, "I found your box." In the meantime, he called me up and said, "Come over for a coffee." So I ended up spending the day geocaching with him. But yeah, strange little things can happen when you're geocaching. Now, to finish off nicely, there is a geocache right here. And Irene, if you're listening, just check quickly now, because I'm going to give you a hint. No, it's a little nano, it's not magnetic. not magnetic. And spoiler. DC signing off from this Sunday morning no dog vlog. Take care.